Hello everybody, Darsh here. Today I am going to explain you how you can make forms in HTML. So let's start our tutorial. First, make an index.html file. So first we will make a boilerplate, put an exclamation mark and click enter. So first of all, to make a form, we have to type an form tag. So the action is I will explain you what is action in the form tag. So if you use a backend, you will give your information in the form to a backend. Let's assume that I am using PHP. So I will type in the action that so the information or the data you write in the action it goes in your backend. For an example, let's assume that I am using PHP. So I will write backend dot php. Okay, so the information or the information in the form tag will be transferred to backend or dot php or any of the backend that you are using. So for this, let's start. So for making an form, you will have to write an input tag input. So you here you can see that there are many types of input. Okay, so for now let's so in the type we will write text. So in the text, so let's see in live server even if it works. So in the live server or our document you can see that our form is made, but in front of it nothing content is available. For an example, I want to refer it as write your name here. So I will write name. So write name here and then okay. So now you can see open with live server. I hope that you have installed live server in your machine. So here you can see that our form has been made. So here you can type anything. Okay, so this feature is included by HTML itself. So let us make a similar. So now we will learn how you can use how you can type and form which includes email. So let's write email and type so input dot email. So here you can see the class includes the email, but in the type we have to write email. So email. So now we will write here email. So now we will check it again. So now you can see that the email has so our code has made an email form. So you can see that the code that the forms are appeared in the same line. So we will write an br tag break line breaker. So now we check it. So here you can see that the forms are in the different line. Okay, so now I will teach you how to make a submit button. So similarly, input type input dot submit. So here type so to it is necessary to write in submit in the type of the input tag. So now let's see it even if it works or not. So here write submit submit and instead of class write value submit. submit now. So let us check our code in the live server. So here you can see that it is not working. So here you can but make a button and write submit. So let us check it again. So here you can see. So here you can see that our submit button is made. So here you can see when I click submit, the cannot get slash image slash backend dot php is created. So this concludes that that all the information in the name and email are transferred to the backend dot php or any of the backend which we are recently using, or we want to store the information of your customer. So now if you want to add dates dates in your form, you will do the following. So make an input tag first, input tag date, and so you can write a long so you can write a long code only in shortcuts, and these shortcuts are only provided by Visual Studio Codes. So that's why I prefer Visual Studio code more. So now let's give it a name. So name, so basically name is the name of the form through which your backend will recognize your form. So my date, so it will be saved in your backend. Let's see it. Okay, so we will write date here. So now let's check it. And value, value u is equal to date time. So let's check it. So here you can see that the date form has been made. So here if you want to make a checkbox, you can put the following code. Make an input, type the type as checkbox, and leave a space, write its name as name, my, let's see, software engineer. So here let me write here, are you a software engineer? So let's close the tag. So here you can see a option has been made, are you a software engineer? So here you can take and select it. So here is an checkbox. So if you so Let's so now I'm going to teach you the radio. So if you have seen a old radio, you have noticed it. If we click one button, the another button comes in the regular position, and if we click another button, the first button comes in the original position. Similarly, in the form, it is the same. So let's name it gender, male, input, and type is equal to radio, and close it. and name it as my gender. So we will close the tag, and now write female and input input type is equal to radio, and name as my gender. So let's see. So here you can let's put an br tag here, so that we can recognize it clearly. Okay, so let's once check it again. So here you can see there is the checkbox, and here if we click female, the female, and if we click male, the female will disappear. But here the radio, so here the gender or the checkbox is been made. So this was all about today. In this video, I taught you how to make forms and put your name, email, daytime, and the checkbox and radio. So this was all about forms that I taught in this video. To if you are a tech enthusiastic, follow and subscribe my channel. Thank you.